You're listening to A Hat and a Cap for the City podcast. Let's take a moment to thank all the listeners for joining in before we move on with the show. Although it's good to claim that this podcast has no sponsors, it's always open to collaboration and partnerships that share these beliefs and cater to these listeners' interests. So please don't be hesitant to get in touch if you or your business are interested in collaborating. Let's resume the talk now.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Stewart Milimu Ilunanga, and welcome to A Hat and a Cape for the City. In today's episode, we delve into a topic of paramount significance, especially in our ever-evolving digital landscape. We will explore the challenges that the accounting profession faces in the era of Industry 4. Technology has ushered in remarkable advancements, but it also brings forth a set of hurdles that must be addressed by accountants and the financial sector as a whole. Our first point of focus is the potential displacement of jobs and the emergence of skill gaps. The advent of Industry 4.0 has introduced automation, which has the capacity to handle routine tasks in accounting, such as data entry and reconciliation. This, understandably, raises concerns about job security. However, it also presents an opportunity for accountants to upskill and reskill. In the face of automation, their expertise in complex decision-making and ethical matters becomes even more crucial.
You are listening to the podcast A Hat and a Cap for the City. Why did the cap go to school? To get ahead.
Industry 4.0 brings with it a level of complexity that can be daunting for accounting professionals. The integration of advanced technologies such as AI and blockchain into accounting processes requires a deep understanding of these technologies and their implications. This can pose a significant challenge for accountants who are not tech-savvy.
Next, we tackle the issue of data security and privacy. With Industry 4.0 comes an abundance of data, a treasure trove for intelligent analysis. Yet, this data also poses security threats like data breaches and unauthorized access. Accounting firms must invest heavily in encryption and cybersecurity to safeguard client information. Neglecting this responsibility can result in dire legal and financial consequences, not to mention damage to their reputation.
You are listening to the podcast A Hat and a Cap for the City. Why did the cap go to the therapist? Because it had a lot of issues to cap with.
Our third point of concern centers around ethics. The rise of AI and automation introduces complex ethical issues. Ensuring algorithms and AI systems are unbiased and free from discrimination is paramount. Transparency and accountability in automated decision-making processes must be established. Moral guidelines and legal regulations are imperative to maintain public trust in the accounting profession.
With the digitalization of accounting processes comes the risk of data breaches. Sensitive financial information is more susceptible to cyberattacks in a digital environment. Despite the use of advanced security measures, the risk of data theft and fraud remains a significant concern.
You are listening to the podcast A Hat and a Cap for the City. Why do wizards wear caps? So they can keep their thoughts together.
Let's not overlook the temptation to rely excessively on technology. While it undoubtedly boosts productivity, blind trust in automated systems can lead to undetected errors. Striking the right balance between technology and human oversight is critical. Regular monitoring, quality control, and ongoing training are essential to ensure the authenticity and integrity of financial information. Finally, we explore the financial aspect, the cost and implementation challenges. Adopting Industry 4.0 in accounting requires significant investments in software, hardware, and personnel training. Smaller accounting firms may face financial limitations in this journey. Moreover, the implementation process itself can be complex and lengthy, necessitating meticulous planning. Therefore, evaluating the return on investment and long-term benefits becomes paramount.
You are listening to the podcast A Hat and a Cap for the City. Why did the hat wear a tie? Because it wanted to be formal wear.
The rapid evolution of technology often outpaces the development of regulations governing its use. This can lead to a regulatory lag, where existing laws and regulations are not equipped to handle the challenges posed by new technologies. For accountants, navigating this uncertain regulatory landscape can be challenging.
In conclusion, Industry 4.0 undoubtedly offers immense potential for the accounting profession. However, it brings with it a set of challenges that demand our attention. Job displacement, skill gaps, data security, ethical concerns, over-reliance on technology, and implementation costs are hurdles we must confront.
You are listening to the podcast A Hat and a Cap for the City. What do you get if you cross a hat with a train? A choo-choo cap.
The key to thriving in the Industry 4.0 era lies in embracing technological innovation, continuously upskilling employees, and prioritizing cybersecurity. By recognizing these challenges and proactively adapting to the digital age, the accounting sector can harness the benefits while mitigating the drawbacks. Thank you for joining us on this insightful journey. And remember, in the world of accounting, success is not just about crunching numbers, it's about staying one step ahead in a rapidly changing landscape.
Implementing Industry 4.0 technologies can be costly. Small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs, may find it particularly challenging to bear these costs. Additionally, the return on investment, ROI, may not be immediate, which could deter firms from adopting these technologies.
You are listening to the podcast A Hat and a Cap for the City. What do you call a hat that's always on the go? A hat trick.
This has been A Hat and a Cape for the City. I am Stewart Milimu Ilandanga, your host. Stay tuned for more thought-provoking discussions on the intersection of technology and business.
This podcast is open to collaboration and partnerships that share these beliefs and cater to these listeners' interests, so please get in touch with your great host, Stewart.